travelers, we're back in Texas again.
But this time we are in San Antonio to celebrate one of the largest celebrations of Día de Muertos in the United States. I'm pumped. Let's see what all the hype is about.
Vámonos!
Día de Muertos originated in Mexico, but over the past decade or so, this tradition has found its way into the USA. San Antonio has one of the largest Día de Muertos celebrations in the country, complete with art installations, altars, cooking classes, and educational experiences. The celebration actually kicked off on October 23rd with the Muertos Fest, which National Geographic has named to be one of the best fall festivals in the USA. Now, while we aren't here for that weekend, the celebration continues until November 2nd, and one big event that we can't wait to see is the River Parade. But before we do that, let's see what else is going on around town. Another celebration that's happening at La Villita, which is like this little marketplace that's super cute even during the time that this festival isn't happening.
It's just next to the river walk and it's so nice. It has a lot of different things.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different boutiques. Right now they have a bunch of vendors here selling food as well. Of course, they have all the decorations out for Día de Muertos. And we were just strolling around, walking into some of the shops. There's this one that's super cute called Bird and Pear that we're just in.
So beautiful. They have a lot of different stuff. I mean, we wanted to describe it as they sell this or they sell that, but it's just a bunch of different stuff.
Yeah,
it's
what I thought was super cool is like, even when this festival is not happening, they have a ton of different gifts that have like a kind of Mexican flair to them. So I really enjoyed seeing that. Some really funny gifts in there too.
The weather right now in San Antonio is perfect. It's not cold, it's not hot. It's just beautiful to walk around. Yeah, so we're gonna keep enjoying looking around here. I think things are just getting started. So let's go see what else there is. We're walking around La Villita and we stumbled across the river. This is actually my first time seeing the river here in San Antonio. Yeah, it looks like a little theater over here.
Yeah, it actually reminds me a lot of Venice. It's like a little canal, super cute, and these boats keep passing by. I have a feeling they're getting ready for the parade that's happening today.
That's correct. So today there's a big parade over here in the river, and we're gonna be part of it.
Yes, we got our tickets already. There's seats, which is very, very nice. I've never been to a parade where you get to sit down like the whole time in a nice seat.
Right.
So we're gonna see that a little bit later, but they're setting up and it looks like it's beautiful.
Yeah, everybody's getting ready.
Martina and I were starving. I feel like it hit us like a ton of bricks. We showed up here, we're like, oh, we're fine. All of a sudden we're both like, we're getting cranky.
Yeah.
So we were walking around and luckily there is not a short supply of Mexican food here.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah, not yet. We found a place called Guadalajara Grill. This place is a Tex-Mex place, and honestly, the decorations are cracking me up. There's like a lot to look at here.
I think it's a franchise.
Yeah, it is. So
nice.
we ordered a couple of tacos and some drinks. Martine has actually just moved to the United States from Mexico. This is the first time we're really celebrating it here.
It's gonna be 6 months since I moved over here to the States.
Yeah.
Well, we moved over here to the States. So yeah, this is the first time celebrating that outside of my country.
So we have like a real expert here who could tell you how good San Antonio's doing.
Yeah, a couple of things that we're gonna show today. Of course, it's not the original. It's not the how we celebrate it in Mexico, but I like how they adapt to another culture.
Yeah, it's super cool to see how widely it's celebrated here, and it's been celebrated here in San Antonio for over 40 years in some areas. So the parade we're going to today is actually, it's the 3rd annual year of the parade. So that's somewhat new, and it looks like the city is trying to find different ways to celebrate, and everybody's getting involved, and it's awesome that people can learn about the culture. Time to try these tacos. They are just standing on their own. Hard shell. I think I've offended Martine. Like, this just isn't how we do tacos in Mexico.
They're like, it's like a tostada.
Yeah, it's like a tostada.
They're tostadas.
View it that way. Cheers. Was it authentic? No. Was it good? Kind of.
It was Tex-Mex.
Honestly though, we were so desperate. If we would have had the time, I would have wanted to look for like a trompo of al pastor. Can you imagine? I guess I never realized how spoiled I was living in Mexico. Now, one thing that we have to make sure of is that we dress the part tonight, okay? We have lugged a sombrero, across state lines. We've checked a bag for this thing.
That's right.
So let's get into costume. Ready? 1, 2, 3. How was that transition?
Look, guys.
We're all dressed up. Oh my gosh, we look great. How do we think it looks, guys? I'm pretty proud of myself. So we're gonna do your makeup. Do you have a picture for inspiration?
No.
No. Great. So, Dia de Muertos is one of your favorite holidays, right?
That's correct.
Tell us a little bit about how you guys celebrate in Mexico and like what the significance of the holiday is, because I only recently learned about like the actual like spiritual side of things maybe just a couple years ago when the movie Coco came out, which is, I feel like a lot of you guys are in the same boat. So tell us a little bit about it for those who haven't seen or like don't know anything about the holiday.
Well, it really depends where you're from in Mexico. It also depends like how the tradition in your family is. It's there are some people, they just put an ofrenda in their home. They put picture of their families that they already passed away, and also they put food and beverages that they like to eat and drink whenever they were alive. But I know in places like Michoacán or Oaxaca, the family goes to the cemetery and they stay up all night and they bring some music to the graveyard.
We're only here in San Antonio for one day of the Dia de Muertos celebration, but they've actually been celebrating it, I think, over a week now. There's been things going on all over town. So what you guys are seeing today is just a Friday afternoon here. But I did hear that there is going to be some get-togethers in like some of the graveyards. There's a lot of cultural exhibitions that are happening that educate people on what Dia de Muertos is. It just spans over such a long period of time. So anyway, we found ourselves here just on Friday, and it just so happened to be the day that the parade is. I'm excited. I mean, obviously what we're seeing today is maybe not exactly how they do it in Mexico, but I think the intention is there. There's a lot of things going on, so make sure you guys check out the either visit San Antonio Tourism Board page, or there's a Dia de Muertos San Antonio website that would give you more information about exactly what's happening here.
Parade is not something that is very common in Mexico. Actually, Day of the Dead is a very personal experience because it's the celebration of the lives, the people that they already live as.
Exactly.
And remember them and honor them.
Yeah, that's definitely what I want to make sure you guys understand is like, sure, we're dressing up and having fun, but in reality it's a very serious and emotional holiday. Also, I think it's a great way to teach people how to grieve. I think that's awesome. Like, we don't really have a day like that in the United States that's dedicated to grieving those who lost, so I think it's a really, really powerful holiday, and I think it's beautiful. And
in Mexico, we used to take flowers and Mariachi to my grandma's graveyard. We were talking about the experiences that we have with her. Everybody in their family, we were talking beautiful things about her. And of course, in each one of her houses, we have a picture of her at the top of the ofrenda.
So that's a little bit about what Day of the Dead means to Martin. I'm gonna keep finishing up his makeup, and we'll see you guys when we have the final product. All right.
Alrighty.
I hope we're not making fools of ourselves.
We'll see. We're gonna figure it out.
If you need to find us, just look for the crumbling white face makeup trail that we're leaving behind. Are we a little overdressed? Yeah.
Maybe.
But we have a little bit of that too much gene where we like to just go over the top on some things.
Well, my father says you're never overdressed.
Yeah, you're never overdressed, and hey, we're part of the staff now. Media stopped us and got pictures. We're gonna be in the San Antonio Times, baby.
That's us.
Yay, muchas gracias. Wow. We're celebrities. We made it to our seats. The place is huge, and we have our seat front row right at the beginning of the parade route. So pumped. Sun is going down.
All for y'all.
Yes. almost made me tear up.
Which one? Yeah, right? Ah, no. That's the best one.
Made me miss Mexico.
No.
The after party. What an awesome event. That was so much fun. I thought that all the floats were so beautiful.
They describe a couple of things of the Mexican culture and folklore, so yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah, it was so fun. San Antonio really knows how to celebrate Day of the Dead, and I think it just goes to show how much San Antonio appreciates and recognizes Latin culture. And actually in next week's video we're going to be taking you guys around San Antonio specifically and exploring more of that topic. So
I really like that Mexico has a lot of presence over here in San Antonio.
So make sure you stick around for that video next week, subscribe, and we will see you guys in our next one. So long, travel well, and make the world your neighborhood. See you guys next time. Bye! Curious what camera gear we use while traveling? Want to rock some of our awesome merch? Or maybe you just want a discount with some of our favorite companies? Make sure to check out the description of this video for links to all these things and more.